How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I wanted to tell you guys about the fact that there is a brand new dungeon in the game. I know, everyone stop what you're doing, pause what you're doing, person you sitting on the toilet, stop taking a poop, wipe and get out. That's gross, sorry, that's a bit graphic. Anyways, but I'm serious. There is a new dungeon in the game. If you can consider it a dungeon. It's actually closer to a boss raid tier than it is a dungeon, but it's still super duper cool. And the best part about this is you do not have to pay any Robux, which is amazing. It's completely free. Vinny does not do DLC for the most part. Anyways, I'm gonna teach you in this video how to do it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on this video, comment what your favorite part of the video was, and subscribe for more content similar to this. And also don't forget about the fact that I stream weekly over on Twitch. In fact, as of making this video, I just got done with the stream. I was actually playing this exact dungeon, and I played it several times because the boss is super duper duper fun. It's lots of fun, it's amazing, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it as well. But I don't think you'll enjoy it as much as you'll enjoy my Twitch channel. Self-plug, how was that, baby? Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into the tutorial. Okay, so in order to be able to access the dungeon, you have to do a couple of things before you start. And in order to start this quest, because it's kind of similar to the Excalibur quest, except it's not, you need to find the 7 gems scattered throughout the world. As I said, there are 7, so it should be pretty dang easy to find all 7 if you know where to look. And in this video, I'm going to teach you where they are. So the first gem is right out here, right behind this tree, over towards this mysterious cave here. All you do is walk past the dummies over there, follow this path down here, and there should be a tree right here, and you'll find the first gem. All you do to activate the thing, to start the quest, is walk over the gem, but just be aware that nothing will happen when you walk on the gem. As I said, don't be afraid, because that is normal. So if you walk on the gem, that's the first thing done. Okay, so the second gem is up here in the crack of the 2 walls here, behind the daily reward. So what you do is you come up this hill here. Yes, you can come up here this far. It's pretty cool. You go around the trees, you come down here, and you'll see like a crack in the stone. You come over here, and then you realize the yellow gem is here. So, go ahead and pick it up, and you're good. But don't go too much farther, gamers, because right on over here, right a little bit farther along the wayside, there is the blue gem over here, which is next on the list. So, you run over there, pick it up, and you'll be good with that one. The next one's a little bit of a walk away. However, it'll still be within the proximity, so it'll be easy to find. All right, gamers, the 5th, actually, no, sorry, my bad. The 4th gem is actually in a little bit of a hidden location. If you don't know where to look, then this is probably going to be the one that oofs you up the most. However, have no fear, because I know exactly where it is, and it's actually pretty easy to access. So you're gonna wanna come over here to the bridge. You're gonna wanna step over the bridge, recreate Titanic, and then you're gonna be like Jack and jump in the water. But then you're gonna swim down here, and you'll realize that in this little cranny here, in this little cavelet, you will see the cyan gem, which is the next one on the list. Go ahead and touch it, and you'll be good. Thankfully, the actual 5th gem is only a little bit of a walk away. You only need to come over here to the advanced dummies, and if you look really closely in the screen, you might be able to see it now. If you haven't seen it already, don't worry, I'll show you exactly where it is. Right above here, above the advanced dummies, there is a tree. And you can already see it right now. The white gem is hiding right behind the tree, so you kind of got to squeeze in there. But once you do that, you can touch it, and you'll be good. And you'll have 5 out of the 7 gems done. All right, for the 6th gem, we're actually here at the cracked emerald door. By the way, I have an entire video dedicated to theories and speculations for this door, so if you guys want to see it, there'll be an annotation up in the top right corner. Check it out. I think you'll enjoy the video a lot, because it's definitely one of my more favorite videos of all time. But that's not why you're here. You are here to find out where the gem location is. Well, this is pretty easy. All you do is, once you get here to the cracked emerald door, you come over here to the right side, and tucked up along the hillside here is the purple gem. You touch it, you pick it up. You don't pick it up, you just touch it. But once you do that, you will be good, and now you just have 1 more gem to get until we move on to the next step of the quest. All right, so you may be asking yourself, Salty, where are you right now, man? Well, if you haven't played the game before, and you're very new to the game, like very, very new, first of all, welcome to Dungeon Quest. I think you'll have lots of fun. We talk about memes here. But second of all, I am actually in the location, in the cave, where you can find one of the Excalibur runes. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, that is correct. We are in the entrance to the secret obby. And finally, here we are in the location of the 7th gem. So, if you have done this obby before, you do not have to go all the way to the end. You only have to do about 3/4 of the entire obby. However, if you have not done the obby yet, I would highly suggest that you try getting to the gem all the way up there. So this is probably going to take a couple of attempts. So in order to save time, I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead to when I actually get up to the location of the gem. So if you guys will stay tuned, we will get that done real quickly. All right, gamers, one more jump and we will be right there. Nice. Okay, nailed it. All right, so if you're just here for the gem, for the thing, for the quest, I should say rather, then you don't need to go any farther. You are actually good right here. However, if you have not gotten the Excalibur quest, I would highly suggest you finish the obby. It's only a couple more jumps from this location. And I would request that you actually touch that yellow gem over there because you'll actually get the Excalibur rune. But, once again, that's not why we're here. So, if you don't have the green gem already, which is the final gem on the list, all you have to do is walk through here. And then you realize the green gem is just chilling here, waiting for you to pick it up. So, well, not pick up, but touch. So, once you touch the gem, you are then good to go. You can now leave the location and be fine. But once you touch that 7th gem, the second phase then starts. All right, and here we are out at the location of the Holy Excalibur. So once you've gotten all 7 gems and you've touched all 7 gems, you then are now able to actually start the process for being able to actually get into the dungeon. So what you're gonna wanna do now is you're gonna wanna zoom in all the way. You're gonna wanna take a look around in the environment. You see anything cool? Anything cool? Anything cool? I don't know about you guys, but I'm not seeing too much. However, what I do see is that lamp up there. If you look closely, it will actually start flashing. Yep, see, it just flashed. Right there. It just flashed again. Will it do it again? Probably not. Okay, well, that is actually important for the quest. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna look around and find the location of all 5 of these lamps. Wait. You're watching a tutorial, so I guess it's my job to tell you. All right, well, one's there. Another one is over on the other wall, on the inside. I don't know if you can see it from this angle or not, but what you're gonna wanna do, what I recommend for looking at all 6, you're gonna wanna look at all 5 lamps. Like, at one time, you're gonna wanna look at all 5 lamps. And I would also recommend having a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil or some form of writing utensil, even if it's your finger and the blood of your enemies. I don't know, that's morbid. Even if that's on the side, you can go ahead and have that ready to go. Also, please don't actually hurt anyone, okay? I would recommend coming up here and standing right here. This is the wall right above the hidden obby thing, or right by the hidden obby thing, so you can actually get a good view of everything. So, if you've come this far, then you're dedicated and I salute you. So, the 5 lamps in this general location are as follows. You can see one right here. You can see a second one right here. You can't really see it, but like when it flashes and you can actually see it there. The third one is right here on this low post. The 4th one is right here, right next to you. It's very visible. And the 5th one is all the way up here in the corner. So, if we want to fight the dungeon, we are going to want to watch the lamps. Little bit of a note, the lamps will flash a maximum of 6 times. When the lamps flash, it actually is making a code. So, you're gonna wanna count the lamps and count how many lamps actually flash each number for each place. If you count those, you should get a 6-digit code that you can then take to the number pad and put in. So, let me just count these ones and just make sure that I have the number correct. So, let's count them. If you're wrong a couple of times, you can always come back. This code will always be the same for you during this session. If you either leave the game and come back, the code will be different, or if you actually successfully enter the code in, enter the dungeon and either complete it or fail it and come back, it'll be different. But for the duration of you being in the thing, in the session, it will always be the same. So, I'm gonna go ahead and try getting the code correct because it's always different. It's random for every player. So it's just about like finding out the code for you for that exact session. So, I will be right back. All right, so I got the code. I think I have it right. So my code is 132. By the way, the number pad is over here in the cave right by the bridge. If you pass the bridge and you went for the Cyan gem, you should be able to see it. So this is the number pad where you're gonna want to enter it in. And just a note, as soon as you enter this code in, you will be teleported to the dungeon. So make sure you're not in the middle of a trade when you do it. All right, so my code was 132551. Let's see if we have it correct. And yes, we did. You enter it correctly, the numbers will turn green and you'll be immediately teleported over. If not, you will be just kicked out and the numbers will turn red and you'll just have an incorrect code. So, look at this. Look at this. How freaking cool is this, man? Like, you have like a new skin that's never been seen in Dungeon Quest before. You have a blade that's never been seen in Dungeon Quest before. How epic is this? 2 skills that are absolutely new, that are absolutely unique. Okay, actually, that isn't necessarily unique. It even has the... Okay, that's like Lava Barrage. In fact, it even has the particles of Lava Barrage. What on earth? And this is, Okay, but your E skill is kind of unique. I've never actually seen this before. So it's really cool. All right, so just a heads up, there is going to be platforming in this dungeon. So if you're on mobile, just be aware. Get ready to possibly die a lot. But thankfully, whenever you die on the obby, you don't lose time and you do not lose lives. The only time you lose lives, and I think maybe time, is when you are in the boss. So walk up to here and you'll start the dungeon and the timer will be off. You have 10 minutes to do this dungeon. Let me tell you something. If you need more than 10 minutes to do this dungeon, I don't know what to tell you, bud. Honestly, like, legit, you have to be like a special form of bad. So here's the one and only platforming section of this dungeon. So as you can see, we have a couple of platforms that are swaying back and forth, and they are actually pretty easy to jump on top of if you know what you're doing. Now, I myself am decent, and I actually have a fair amount of obby practice, because back in the day, I would play nothing but obbies. But just be aware, it could be kind of tricky for you. So, let's see if we can make this. Always keep shift lock on, by the way. Don't be like me and nearly turn it off and die. Oh, that was close. Okay, so we got that there. We're gonna jump over here. This jump would always open me up on stream. And nice, we made it. Okay, can we get over here? We made that too. These opened me up a couple times. And there you go. So yeah, for these gates, the energy barriers, all you do is just attack them. They have a health bar, so that's kind of should be obvious. But once you attack them and you drop them both, well, by the time you get to the second one, you should be already at the boss. So it should be pretty dang easy. So once you kill the boss, you will then move in to the secret boss, which is possibly my favorite boss in Dungeon Quest so far, the Glitch. But yeah, real quick before we actually start the boss fight, it's super cool. In case you guys do not know, oh, I guess we're starting. Okay, never mind. Well, I'll explain on the way. So basically, this boss is a part of the Ready Player 2 event on Roblox that happened about late November, early December of 2020. So if you're watching this video at a later time, first of all, thank you for watching. I appreciate it very, very much. However, that is when the event was. And the thing is, if you actually complete this, you not only get a cosmetic item for your avatar, you also get a badge that says you met the creator, even though Vinny is nowhere to be seen. It's kind of funny, but yeah, basically this guy's attacks composed of these 5-pronged attacks and sometimes 10-pronged attacks. But he also has this blue attack that you have to hide behind these admin or these server systems, supercomputers? I don't know what they're called, but basically all you have to do is hide behind them when he uses the blue attack and basically just slide in between the prongs of the one attack, and then you'll be good for the majority of the fight. Once he gets down to about half health, on the other hand, he will start to use a new move, and he will be using it right about now. All right, so this attack, you'll just be using an X attack for the majority of this boss fight, but in order to be able to attack him again, because if I come up here and try attacking him now, I'm not going to be able to hurt him because he has a shield, a barrier. In order to attack him, I have to drop the energy sources. This is similar to the Gilded Dragon in boss raids if you've ever played boss raids. There's 2 of them. They have about 300 health each. It's super duper easy to fight this guy. It's just super... This fight's just super easy in general. But once you start dropping them, he actually will heal a little bit of health. Don't be afraid though, because this boss is actually super easy. So just keep attacking him, dodging as you're attacking, and there will be no worries. Once you drop the 2 energy sources, you'll be good. The Glitch will then drop his shield here in a moment. It's a little bit slow, but that's okay. Once he drops that, you then can continue with attacking, once again dodging his attacks, slipping in between the prongs, watching out for the red splash attack, which is kind of annoying, kind of reminds me of Orbital Outpost's Tesla Master. Still super fun. I enjoyed Orbital Outpost a lot, but it's just super hard. All right, so this attack is actually reminiscent of Steampunk Sewer's Cannon Blaster 3000, which is a fun boss fight, but just hard. So basically, that's the entire boss fight right there. I believe he only does it once. He might do it twice, depending on how slow you are in the dungeon. I'm just taking a little bit longer because I'm explaining the dungeon or the boss and how it works. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna tank this attack for the sake of being able to drop him. And also, just a note for fighting this guy: do not use melee unless you know what you're doing. So once you finally drop him, the entire room will turn blue, he'll die, and the dungeon is over. So, ladies and gentlemen, we did that with 6 minutes left and all 3 lives. We did not die once. It was super PogChamps. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, that is actually the end of the Ready Player 2 quest in Dungeon Quest. So, I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed that dungeon, and it kind of brings me back to when I had to play boss raids. Now, real quick, remember when I said that when you finished the dungeon, failed the dungeon or something like that, you had to redo the code? Yeah, allow me to show you this. All right, the code from the last run was 1325551. Let's try it again. And you see it's red this time, but it was correct the first time. So yeah, once again, same codes do not work, so don't be afraid of doing that quest again. But honestly, you can do that as many times as you want to. So if you're like me and you really enjoyed fighting that boss, then you can play as many freaking times as you want to, and it is amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that is all I have for you today. However, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, comment what your favorite part of the video was, and subscribe for more content similar to this. I just also want to remind you guys about the fact that I stream over on Twitch weekly. So if you guys want to see games like this, and even Minecraft, and some other games like that, which are pretty dang cool, I don't know about you guys, then make sure to follow the link in the description, drop me a follow, get notified about when I stream next, because it's going to be very epic. But other than that, thanks for watching, and remember, my salty crew, don't get salty, you.